Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today we have a few things to wrap up on the homestead before it gets too cold. Dabbles, my boy, what are you doing at the pond? Ron keeps bringing the ducks down here to take a dip in the pond. They didn't bring Chloe down though. But Dabbles has been getting a little frisky with Mumbles. He's been trying to get to know the jumbo whites a little bit better, but today he actually chased Mumbles down the first time. Oh, he's going for her. She outran him. That was his first real attempt. She's quick, so she got away. He didn't get to her, but it's only a matter of time. It's getting close to goose breeding season. Pup, don't you make holes too? Oh, what are you doing, Duchess? She's always trying to jump out now. Pup, what are you digging holes for, boyo? That's my gladiolas, buddy. Beep, beep. I'm not worried about the moles. They gotta try and stay warm tonight too, bud. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I'm just bringing you along for a couple things I gotta get done tonight. It's supposed to drop down into the teens tonight, so I want to make sure everybody has nice thick bedding. I gotta make sure to dump out all the swimming pools and bowls tonight. Make sure the hoses are disconnected so nothing breaks. And I do want to add a little bit of additional insulation to Rufio's geothermal heated water. I'm still getting way too much wind chill right there at the big door opening, so I'm actually gonna put a bigger cover over it at night. I just have to make that. Is that a hawk pup? That looks like a hawk, buddy. I came out this morning and there was one sitting on the branch right here at the fire pit. Echo chased them off. Bud, you're a little distracted right now though. He's way out there. He can get over here pretty quick, but I think we're safe with me and Echo being out here right now. Pup. Yeah, keep your eyes open, bud. But yeah, I'm just watching the birds right now, getting a few things taken care of, trying to make sure Dabbles doesn't corner Mumbles. I'm gonna try and keep her with her jumbos. Oh, girl. I might actually have to get some more jumbos this year. Dabbles. Oh, he's getting between Duke and the Cayuga and Jackie. That's all 3 male ducks I have right there. Dabbles setting them straight. Good boy, Dabbles. Way to be a leader. And this is actually why I didn't get a second female goose whenever I got Dabbles. I just wanted to have the couple of geese. Especially with Mumbles impaired eyesight, I didn't want Dabbles and a new goose to be pairing up on her and picking on her. So I figured it'd be best to just keep the options limited and make sure Dabbles found Mumbles as his mate whenever she's ready. Stay with her, jumbos. Not all the white ducks are jumbos. Some of them are white layer ducks. They're a little smaller. There's 5 jumbo white pecans and 3 white layer ducks. And a Mumbles. Alright, pup, I'm getting distracted watching the birds. And you're a little distracted digging holes in my garden. We're supposed to be getting things done here. What are you doing? You're just making a mess. It's gonna freeze tonight. You're digging up my gladiolas, buddy. That's not good. That's not good, bud. All for what? All for what, pup? All for nothing. Oh, of course you want to keep digging. Anything there? I gotta put this heavy rock down, pup. I was really thinking something was under there as much as you were working at it. Beep, beep, scoot, scoot. Oh, pup. Now for the extra insulation, I already grabbed the bigger flower pot from my shed and took it up there. But I want to grab some extra feed sacks and wrap it around those pots to make it even warmer. Mumbles, you coming back out here, girl? Such a pretty bird. Keep an eye on Dabbles. Oh, and before I forget, we've been getting a lot of cloudy weather, so my solar kit out there is not fully charged, and we're going down into the teens tonight, so I want to pull that battery into the house so it can stay warm. You really don't want those lithium batteries freezing, and without them being fully charged, they can freeze a lot easier. All right, pup, you ready? I got to get a few things. Be nice, you big birds. And it's 27 degrees right now, and it's only getting colder tonight. The fish are gonna go deep. The waterfalls and everything are gonna keep flowing. Moving water doesn't freeze, so the bubblers help keep everything open. The geyser keeps running. There it is. Good timing. Huh, Pop? Look at that. Got a nice picturesque photo there. But the waterfalls are gonna keep flowing. They'll build up some ice, but they're not gonna stop. It's best to keep everything running. If you shut it down for a frozen night, you can't really turn everything back on. There's a good chance that everything will freeze in the pipes. And the way my waterfalls are constructed, I have too many bay areas that collect the water. I can't drain it out completely. So my best bet is just to keep everything running. Now the geyser actually has a heat cable wrapped around it because it has a pipe right underneath the surface of the water. And with it shutting off like it does, I don't want it freezing and then kicking back on and trying to push a chunk of ice out. So the heat tape around the pipe just keeps it open from any clogs, but we still get a nice ice formation around the geyser whenever it gets real cold. Huh, Pop? It's still a work in progress. All right, let's get to work. Yeah, I probably only have just enough wood for these next 2 cold nights, and then we're gonna have to get some cut and split. Huh, Pop? We got the jumbos trying to block Dabbles off. Good job, Rufio. And Mumble's making some space. A successful block. Huh, Pop? All right, Puppy, I think I finally found what we need. I had to go on a bit of a scavenger hunt trying to find the perfect pot. And now we can come back up to the barn and see if it fits. I already brought up the big flower pots that I have left over from trees and stuff that we bought over the years. Unfortunately, they're no bigger than the flower pot I already have on there. Mumbles, Dabble's treating you right, girl? He's up at the feed. It's almost time for you ladies to go in. Huh, Dabbles? Make sure you go in first. Take all your ducks with you this time. Hey, girls, how you doing? You treating the new girls right. Come on, Pup. Works to do. Bert, Rufio, coming back here, bud. How you doing? Staying warm? All right, Pup, I was able to find this big 23-gallon bucket here. I think it's gonna be the perfect size. Just bigger than the flower pots I was trying to use. My dad was just using this as a trash can, so I'm gonna find a better use for it for now. Rufio, I also tried to tie these mats together. We have these old play mats, and I tried to wrap them together to make a blockade. Coming in, ladies, coming in. Coming in. All right, Pup, you can come too, come on. Be nice, Rufio. I tried to make a little shelter blockade. I was just gonna put this over top, but it doesn't have the nicest fit, so I just left it in here. The chickens can go in there if they want to get out of the wind. Now, ladies. Huh, Pop? Now, my plan here to help this out from freezing so often, I want to close off the door that I cut for the chickens' access. I want to be able to close that off at night, just like that. That's really going to seal in all the heat and keep the air from blowing across the water, freezing it even quicker. All the chickens are inside the building at night, so they're not out here getting a drink anyway. Oh no! Oh no, Dizzy just escaped. Come here, Pup. Dizzy just escaped that chicken. You girl. You're not getting away from me, girl. Come here. Come here. Echo Blake. Oh. Come here, chicken. No. Look at her running. I gotta keep her up here. You're not going back down to the barn, Dizzy. Oh, I know. You sweet girl. You tried. I left the gate open. You tried taking advantage of me. Old Dizzy. It's okay, Rufio. Got your girl back. Okay, come on, Pup. You're supposed to be watching the door. But I did put extra mulch in here trying to insulate the ground even more. But at night here, I'm going to be putting this big cover on because it's going to be getting really cold. And then hopefully in the morning, I just have to take a bucket off instead of pouring fresh water. And I did get some fresh mulch down in here yesterday, trying to insulate the ground a little bit more. But this is heated from the ground from the tube that we dug straight underneath this bowl. Now, I don't know if this is accessing enough heat to keep this from freezing tonight whenever we drop down to about 16 degrees. But I know putting this bucket on top is really going to help keep any of the heat that it is collecting inside. But before we even go into the night, I am going to put fresh water in here because we are already freezing. It's a very light sheet of ice right here. But even with the majority of it blocked from the wind, it's still crusting over. So I really want to block this over for the night. I am going to pour fresh water in both bowls here before we go into the night so it has a nice reset. And then we can see a good comparison of the two in the morning. Make sure to subscribe down below because it'll probably be on tomorrow morning short whenever you find out. Huh, Rufio? What are you doing back there? Don't give me that side eye, boy. I see you. Little hook beak. That was Rufio's nickname in middle school. Hook beak. Huh, bud? Looks like the ducks are starting to come up. Dabbles first. Columbiana's at the ramp though. And if I was gonna use those flower pots, I was gonna wrap the outside with some feed sacks to really help insulate a little bit more. But with this bucket being a little bit bigger, those feed sacks aren't gonna fit. So we're just gonna try this bucket method out for now. Cover it up for the night and we'll see how it is in the morning. And then tomorrow's temperature is gonna be really similar. So if we need to make any changes, we can. We'll see if that works. Hump pup, come on. Dabbles, you going in already, bud? Go ahead. Columbiana, you might have to get off the ramp, girl. What are you doing? Columbiana, what are you doing, girl? You can't be blocking the duck ramp. Head on down into the barn, girl. I'll meet you over there. Bert, go to bed. We'll just save these for another project. Before the ducks come in, I want to make sure they have a nice thick bedding in here. Columbiana, you're not sleeping with the ducks tonight. Pop. The hay's in here on the rack. We're just going to spread it out for everybody. Dabble's side is pretty good already. He only has a few ducks. He doesn't make as big as a mess. Oh, it is cold. It gets nice and thick for Mumbles and the ducks. Pop, you're all covered. Don't want anybody cold tonight. One more should do it. Pop. There we go. Echo Pup always has to test out the bedding. We good? We have the right density now? Good boy. Come on. I'm gonna need a wrench. Pop. I got the little wrench here. I'm gonna go down and disconnect the battery from the solar kit and bring that into the house so it doesn't freeze tonight. And then I want to reset Rufio's bowls with some fresh water before we close up the barn tonight. Hey, Mumbles girl. Dabble's heading in yet? Oh, he's over by the pools. All right, get a drink out of the bowls. I got all fresh water in the bowls and one swimming pool. Right now, I can't keep fresh water in all 4 swimming pools. I have it ready for them in the morning. But throughout the day, they don't go to the swimming pools enough, keeping the ice open, and they just freeze over. So I just do one swimming pool in the afternoon, so everybody goes to the same one, keeping it open, and I do these 2 rubber bowls out here so they can spread out. Gotta do things differently when it's this cold. Pop. And it looks like we're out of sunlight for the day. The duck pond does have a thin layer of ice over it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this battery out. It's only at 62% after charging all day. I didn't even have the aerators on. I just wanted to try and get it fully charged so it can go into tonight. But without it being fully charged, I don't want it sitting out here whenever we drop down to 16 or 18 degrees. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this and take the battery inside where it's nice and warm. I might need 2 hands. We have geese flying over. You stay here, Mumbles. Is that Dabbles? Go inside. Go to bed, you birds. Alright, we can leave everything else out here in the box. We just need to take the battery. That'll do. Bunch of geese keep flying over, trying to find somewhere warm to lay their head tonight. I'm Pop. We'll be right back. Go to bed! You bird! It looks like Dabbles is trying to claim the whole barn for himself. I'm gonna have to get up there. We'll set him straight, pup. Alright, Columbiana, I'll get the gate for you, girl. You don't have to sleep with the ducks. You can go inside, find a perch. Go on. Good birdie. What's the young ladies doing up? You guys need to go to bed. No late nights tonight. It's gonna be cold. We gotta dump everything out. I usually have the water ready for the birds in the morning, but not tonight. There won't be any water in the morning. It'll all be ice. Looks like most of the birds made it in. Just Sandy and little white duck on the ramp. Go on in. Tell Dabbles to move. Coming in. Looks like Bert went to bed. Dabbles, my boy. You being good? Mumble's right next to the door. Dabbles, you got everybody in? Good. 5 ducks and a goose. Go ahead and pull his door shut here. That closes the divider door by pulling this rope. And then we can shut Dabbles' door. Now Dabbles and his ducks are all separated off into this pen, and then Mumbles can bring all her ducks back in. Come on, Mumbles. Come on, pup. Alright, pup, we gotta get water in for Rufio, and then we'll be all set. And we want to take the hoses off tonight, too. Oh, Pop. Hey, ladies. All chicken butts. Sammy. Oh, would you look at that? Sammy, Chicken Jr., big fluffy pants. And then we have Thelma right here. Where's Louise? Sammy, how'd you get all the new girls around you? Oh, Lucy's all jealous. I think Louise is actually inside the little barn brooder. Sammy, you flirt. And Columbiana's right up next to Bob. Lil Ro, you took the solo perch. I'm going to use one of these water buckets I have inside the barn here to fill up Rufio's bowls and get them reset for the night. And then we'll have a good idea on how much they actually freeze overnight. Hey, what's going on in here? Ladies being nice? Snowballs, you trying to get to your perch? I'll be in a minute. Everybody get inside. We got to get this done. I'm Pup. We're too easily distracted by nature. Oh, chicken butt. Rosie and Dizzy, still the last ones to go in. Hey, Spot. Oh, let me get your water. Oh, Dizzy, little escape artist. Gotta make sure this gate's closed. Let me get this bowl dumped out here for you, ladies. Get all the ice out of here. Get a blank slate. Check this one. Definitely ice forming on it. Try and keep the hole dry. Don't need to waste water though. Alright, we're gonna close it up. I'm back. Alright, we have one covered and one uncovered. We'll see what happens in the morning. And this is not heated water. This is just ambient temperature. Probably about 25 degrees outside right now. Hump pop. Go to bed, ladies. We're closing the doors. Alright, that's going to be all for this one. I know we didn't get a lot done today, but it's the winter, and things slow down in the winter. I figured some of you wanted to come along and see the animals, though, so if you want to keep following along with everything here at Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below, hit that like button before you leave, and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. We got to collect eggs, Pop. Come on.